Yes.
Yeah, okay, we did it. Yay.
All right, if you saw us about a minute ago, it was because we don't know what was happening. You think it wasn't going, Joe? This is our second time. She's crossing her fingers. Things are going good right now.
It's good so
far. Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Shenanigan Land.
That's where we're at today. That is where we're at today.
Calico Gals here in Syracuse, New York, where everything fun is pertaining to stitching, sewing, stitching. Yeah.
Creativity.
Oh, yes. Creativity, community, laughter. If you enjoy the hobby's a cool word now. Did you know that?
I didn't.
No, hobby has been a not cool word. Like it's like old-fashioned or whatever, but now you can use hobby again.
Okay.
It's cool. It's cool to have hobbies again, all right? In fact, I saw the phrase hobby maxing. That means that you have so many different hobbies.
So basically all of us.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got a bunch of cool things to show today. I've got a brand new thing that I just made yesterday, so we'll take a look at that. And kind of a little demo, not really, I don't have it broken out, but enough to show you guys what it's about. We've got some new fabrics, which kind of maybe they can see behind you is a little tweaker there. We've got some sale things. You've got some sale things in your list, and I don't even know what he's got going on his list.
Me neither.
Okay, well, figure it out. We've got a lot going on here, but I got to tell the story. So, this is all about the disaster that is my sewing room right now. And my sewing room is a disaster because I haven't been sewing. Because when I sew, I like to get things all organized and get ready, and then now I can start. But when I haven't been in there for a couple weeks, it's just like you dump things in there. Dump. Okay, I'll get to that. Dump that. And so yesterday I go in to sew. It's normally a disaster anyway, but to me that feels normal, right? And my little 2-year-old grandson walks in behind me. Now think, he's walking behind me. How tall is a 2-year-old, right? So he's just a couple feet tall. And he's looking around and he says, "Grandma, this is a big mess."
Out of the mouths of babes.
That's exactly what I thought. It's like, the emperor's clothes. It's like he sees it for what it really is. So it got me thinking. And here's our question for today, okay? Because I'm interested. When you sew, when do you neaten up? Do you tidy up before you start a project? I would say that's me. Do you tidy up after you finish a project, put everything away, and then walk out of the room? Or do you just finish and walk out? I would say that's me. Do you never tidy up? I could also say that's me.
I feel like we can all be healthy. Like there's a Venn diagram where we all exist in the middle.
Exactly. So what's your strategy? Okay, we'll go with that. What's your strategy on keeping the chaos at bay? There's a better way of putting it.
Controlled chaos.
Thank you. Controlled chaos, because most people would probably look at most of our sewing rooms and say, "Whoa." Right?
But we know where everything is. It makes sense
like,
to us.
To me, it felt like, this isn't so bad. But for the 2-year-old, he's like, "Grandma, this is a big mess." I'm like, okay.
That's way harsh, Ty.
Yeah, I like it like that. So anyway, we've got this really cute little 2.5-inch square candy pack. And this is adorable. I've got Hue Babe. Turquoise Waves.
I just got that. I got Hue Babe.
I've got Hue Babe. It's called Turquoise Waves. These are beautiful. Look at these. These are gorgeous.
Ooh, I love it.
I know you want this one. It's really beautiful. Somebody's going to win this today. Go ahead and comment, Facebook or YouTube. Go ahead, drop a comment in there on your controlling the chaos strategy.
And if you are one of those YouTuber, Facebook people, please make sure that you like and subscribe.
Oh, you're so good about saying that. I never say that.
And also, for those of you just chiming in case we failed to mention it, this is Janet.
I was just thinking that.
And I'm Kevin.
Well, this is what happens when we had a false start.
Yeah.
Because I had already said that. And I was like, that didn't work.
Great.
So
We're starting over.
Janet and Kevin at Calico Gals in Syracuse, New York. Jolene and Jen behind the camera with their laptops, being all techie, doing all the important things to make sure this works for us. And it seems to be working right now. So,
Okay, good.
So that's good. So go ahead and comment on controlling the chaos. And there is no wrong answer here. And definitely not judging.
No. And we might be looking for inspiration, actually.
We do a virtual Happy Hoopers is called. It's our machine embroidery club with Kimberbell. And that meeting happens to be tonight. And because it's virtual, we're Zoom, a lot of people sit in their sewing rooms and we see. And some people have really nice, neat sewing rooms.
Right.
Lisa, I'm talking about you. Really nice, totally perfect, like showroom, looks like out of a magazine. I'm like, wow.
Right, and then my sewing room / dining room is what y'all see from me.
There you go. There you go. So that works too. And that could be your answer too. It's like some people have to put it away because it is their dining room. Or they don't have a place to eat. That used to be me too.
Move it to the side and then eat and then move it back.
And move it back. So there's a plan there too. Okay, so I think I want to do my little demo thing. Can you pass me? Yes, that I'm going to have you take that out, and there's a pattern that goes with it.
Absolutely.
All right. So a couple weeks ago, I showed a foldable bowl cozy that goes in the microwave. And we have sold out of those patterns. We are going to show those again, but they're super popular right now everywhere. So we're on back order waiting for those to come in. We sold a ton of them.
This is the perfect time of year to be doing these sort of things. Because I know,
it is.
potlucks, it's crock pot time, it's all the
getting
meals.
there. Yeah, and it's thinking about making holiday gifts. So this was another pattern from the same designer, and this one's a little different. It's called Pass the Hot Dish. And what's different about this one is it does not go in the microwave. Okay, so it's actually a cozy for when you take something out of the oven, my casserole, you see here, and then you can put it in here. It's got handles on the side, and now this can pass at the table. So there's two sizes in here. There's a 9x9, which is what I made, and a 9x13. Yes.
Brownies versus bigger batch of brownies.
Got it.
Okay.
Not exactly what I was thinking, but if you pass the brownies, okay. So, and after I made this, I was all excited. I went and got my pan, but mine is only an 8x8. So,
but the shape of it lends itself really well
to
this.
It still works fine, and it kind of covers up the handles and everything, so you don't burn your hand. But I think that to make it better, I think a 9x9 pan would be better, or it would be easy enough to just make this slightly smaller. If you were making it specifically for a specific pan that you had in your house or you were giving as a gift, because this would be a fabulous gift. I'm going to come over to the little demo spot here.
Of course.
Just to get a little close up for it, even though I don't have a demo to go with it, because I wanted you guys to see the project. Now, when I showed the bowl cozy ones, they were so simple. I mean, really simple, really fast. This one took me a little bit longer. It was a little bit more constructed, but I'm going to start with showing you that it does fold flat. And that is a nice thing about these, is that these can then store in the drawer, or you can use it even as a hot pad like this. This one has the soft and stable in it. The last one had the microwave batting in it, the wrap and zap. So this one would not go in the microwave. You have to remember that. And it is really nicely quilted. There were a lot of steps for this. It took me longer, especially with your first one. It took me longer to get your cutting and everything. This was 2 fat quarters is all it was to make this. But it was so fun. The pattern is so well written. I don't know, is that glary?
A little bit.
A little bit glary. It's really well written. And if you go step by step, it was really fun to make too. Sometimes you want to make something that's just like so quick, oh, I can make a dozen of these, whoop, 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 these through. And other times it's really fun to take your time and follow every single step. It does have a little binding here. Let me see if I can show you that. Right along this final edge, that's the final thing that you put on, is this binding on each side there, and that kind of just finishes it off. I thought perhaps if you weren't giving it as a gift and you were just making it to be functional, you could probably finish that off in another way, like with a zigzag or something, and it wouldn't be as
serger.
A serger. Thank you, Kevin. Serger. So this is called Pass the Hot Dish. It is from Around the Bobbin. It's another one of those great patterns. I think this would be an amazing, like a shower gift or something like that, if people still give shower gifts. I don't know. But it definitely would be a great gift to bring a dish to pass, like if you're going to somebody's house and leave it or take it back home. I don't know, one or the other. Definitely get the right size pan for it. Now, while I'm over here, we've been showing the little project irons, and I thought, you know what, let me show this one. Is this going to show up okay, Joe? I know it's kind of weird. I'm gonna do it like this so people can see it first, what this is. So this is the large Aliso iron, and there are a lot of great features with this iron, but the main reason people like them and why I like them is because when you let go of it, it goes up. So you really don't need to do this. How's that looking? I know it's a top-down camera, so it feels like it's a little weird. So when I'm working on whatever my project is, and I'm on my ironing board, I can just grab my iron and come over here and press, and take it back. So there's not a lot of lifting. I am totally addicted to my Aliso iron. We just got the new ones in that are the cherry blossom ones. We've sold a couple of those. And now that I'm saying it, we do have them left, right? We do have some of those left.
There's at least one of each.
Okay, there's at least one of each left. Because when you see them, you'll say, okay, that's why. These are not inexpensive irons, but irons aren't inexpensive anymore. But this is, I've had mine for probably 6 or 7 years now. I don't put water in it, but if you want to, there's a spot right here, so it's easy to pour water in. It does steam very nicely. I heard once that water is what wears out your iron, so if I want to use steam, I'm spraying with something. I have this on low right now. It does have an auto shut off also. I like that about it a lot, just because sometimes I might forget. And your temperature gauge is right here, and then there's different kinds of steam that go with it. Teflon on the bottom. Look at the bottom. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that nice? That's really nice. If you haven't tried this, come on into the store and ask somebody, can I try that iron? And we'll come back and plug it in so that you can see what it's like. Now, when it's off, when it's not plugged in or when it's off, it will not do this up and down thing. It's just going to sit there. So then that's another reason you're going to know that it's off. In fact, I'll unplug it right now. So now it won't go up, down. I just unplugged it.
There is also a switch, though, if you do not want the up and down.
Thank you, Jen. Jen reminded me that there is a switch on here someplace. I don't know where it is.
It's on the very back. Under the... Oh, is there not on that one?
Ooh.
On the new ones? My bad.
Okay, so...
Never mind.
I think there is something, though, Jen. I just don't know where it is. That you can turn that on or off. Because some people don't care for that. Of course, you can always treat it like a regular iron, too. You can always just set it up like that. I don't know. I'm crazy about this. When this was new technology, X number of years ago, and it was questionable, love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, coming back over. Now, Jen, when you get a chance, I'm interested in hearing about controlling the chaos.
Oh, my goodness.
Anybody got anything to say about that?
They do. First of all, I would like to say that when I am in my room, before I leave my
Jen's giving us her testimony.
Before I leave my sewing room, I have to put my tools away.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I have to put away before I leave my room. But I do.
When you say tools, you mean like your rotary cutter and your
Yes,
rulers, and
yes,
your scissors?
those things that I
Safety
use.
first.
Safety first, but everything else is just a mess.
You were probably had that in your head from when your son was younger. That's like, okay, I got to put this away, be safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even animals. I know some of those with cats have very exploratory creatures, and
That's true.
You don't want our furry friends and family to.
So
get
the
hurt.
very minimum, you're putting tools away.
Yes.
When you're done sewing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What else?
Linda she is a tidy up after project to make room for the next mess.
Okay.
Donna is like, clean up, what's that?
Yeah, Donna, my girl.
I try to tidy as I go along when I'm doing a project. But if you came right now, you wouldn't see that.
We'll send little Henry in.
If company's coming, they close the door.
Okay, a good strategy.
It's a great
Yes,
strategy.
it is. Uh-huh.
Yep. Jill has to sweep before she leaves the room and organize what she's working on until next time.
You're
So
one of
there are
those,
some.
Jill. Okay.
Yeah. And
You know, it is, the organization is a fun thing too. It is, because you get to look at everything and yeah.
Like, right. Sometimes being able to see it reminds you and can provide inspiration.
I usually do that at the beginning. Okay, let me get this all organized, then I can sew. All right. But usually I have to, just to get to my
Just to get
spaces.
to the space. Yeah.
That's fun. I'm glad people are giving us some great tips here.
Mhm.
I'd especially like the close the door one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And a lot of them are like, Shelley is comfortable with the insane level of chaos
Mm-hmm.
in there.
Embrace it.
And
Thank
it
you,
depends
Shelley.
on how messy it is.
It does. It does.
If you can work without having to clean, they do
That's
that too.
a good point. Jen's going like this. Work. You can't say that. She's doing this.
I have an oval dining room table, and so like there's one little sliver, like one crescent of the oval that is for actual things that belong on a table. The rest of it's like my sewing machine and
Practical.
my laptop. Like
And Jill mentioned that she loves the iron. She was in yesterday for a class.
Yeah.
And
And we're
fell in
using
love.
these in our class now. So if you take a class here, you're going to get a hands-on with the Aliso irons too.
that's great.
I'm glad you liked it, Jill. Yeah, and it's not like, oh, I think I'll buy one of those. It's something that maybe you might put on the Christmas list, you know, when somebody says, what do you want for Christmas? Or the family's going in on something, or even a partial toward it. That's a great gift. It really is.
And for those celebrating Hanukkah, it could be one of your 8 gifts. Because look, I always think about being practical. Like Hanukkah gifts are practical, and an iron is
And
one of
iron
the
is
most
definitely
practical.
falls in that category, even though this one is kind of like a luxury too. Yeah.
But has a lot of great safety features, so
True,
family
true.
members are always keen to
True.
give you things to enjoy that also can be safe and not hurt.
I know you have sewing machine things to talk about,
I do.
but I want to talk about the quilt right behind us first. Can you grab that layer cake next to you?
Oh,
No, there you go, and then the pattern that goes with it.
I'm okay.
You're fine.
I'm okay
You're fine.
today.
Thank you, Kevin. So this quilt was shown in our recent VIQ, our very important quilter club, and Valerie made this. Her husband long-armed it. How beautiful it is! It has cuddle on the back. Absolutely gorgeous. This, isn't that pretty? I think that color is called latte. Isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah, isn't that beautiful with it? It's just so soft and wonderful. But we have lots of great colors that coordinate with this because we fell in love with the fabrics in this layer cake. I don't know why I'm showing you like this because you can see the fabrics right here. And you're using almost all of them. What's cool about this is the center part of this quilt, this is all you need. So you're not going out and buying fat quarters or getting a bunch of cuts or even going in your stash. You've got all of your pieces right here ready to go for this. We are tossing in the pattern, which based on our chaos topic today is very appropriate because it's called pandemonium.
Very appropriate.
Yes.
Very on brand.
Yeah, very on brand. Like we meant to do that, right? So the Villa Rosa pattern is getting tossed in with the purchase. Now, this is regularly, like most layer cakes, $55. On sale this weekend, through this weekend for $48. So if you grab it, you're going to get it for $48. You'll be able to make this quilt center top, and we'll have the pattern for you too. Now, Valerie did add borders. There are optional borders on here too. So you can add the optional borders like she did on hers if you want to, or it can just be without borders. And it's a super fast, fun, cut squares quilt made out of a layer cake. You've got someone you need a gift for coming up. There you go. There you go. You know, it's a fast quilt to put together. So that's a fun one called Threads of Grace.
Looks very calming too.
Yeah, I mean,
very
calming, even though the
relaxing.
pattern is pandemonium.
Yeah.
The fabric is calming for it. The fabric is. All right, so let's talk about sewing machines. You said, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Can you grab those Villa Rosa? Villa Rosa binders.
Oh,
Because we were just speaking of, we're trying to,
Rosa.
yeah. So the little pattern I just showed you is a Villa Rosa pattern, and now we have the Villa Rosa binders, which will hold 40 of your patterns in here. And if you have a bunch of these, you should have at least one of these, if not more. Very, very, very handy. We are tossing a free pattern in. It's going to be random. You don't know what you're getting. So if you order a Villa Rosa binder, you're going to get a Villa Rosa pattern with it.
So, controlled chaos.
There we go.
We
yeah.
are yet again on brand.
Again, organizing, yes.
And I love the free patterns coming with all these things. It's like build our collection, give us options.
We're just so nice. Well, patterns are good, right? That helps us with all of those fabrics that we have. All right, I've got a note here. Machine floor model sales.
Yes.
That's happening now.
It is happening now and through Labor Day,
Okay, good.
which is incredible.
Well,
So
unless we run out of floor
unless we run out of floor models, which would be even more incredible.
We have sold some already.
We have sold
Yeah,
some,
quite a few, actually.
and so we're going to continue to sell them.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, that we've got some really cool things coming up here locally, like the New York State Fair.
Right?
So
That's coming soon, you
that
guys.
is coming up really
Oh my
soon.
gosh.
So I don't know. There could be some extra special.
Usually when we have floor model sale followed by state fair, then it's like stuff thrown into our, oh yeah. Okay, so Kevin's plotting in the machine department. I wanted to ask you about the classroom machines because I know that there's a special deal because we have machines in our classroom.
Yes, we do.
And so they're loved, they're being used for our classes. If you sign up for a class, you can request to use one of our machines so you don't have to lug yours. Very nice Vestas. But I noticed you're also starting to sell those and replace them with new machines.
Absolutely. So we are, as part of our agreement with Baby Lock is that so every year on or around the machine's birthday, so it turns about a year old, and we say, hey, it's now a chance for other people to use it. The machine's been broken in. And what's great about these classroom machines is because a Vesta is a combo machine with sewing and embroidery. And because we use them in the classroom, they get a healthy mix of use on both sides of the machine. And that's one of the things that we do encourage anyone with a combination sewing and embroidery machine. Use both parts. Use the sewing machine functions and utility stitches as well as the embroidery.
So do they have the warranty?
They do have warranty.
So even though they've been used in our classroom, you're not missing out on that.
Correct. There is also Love of Sewing available, which is an extended warranty, which will include service. And if there are any major repairs, aside from cosmetic, because even then, I'd be like, can we put me back under warranty?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so a special deal on those classroom models. Those will not be available until at the very latest Labor Day, because we do have those machine replacements.
And some people already have is reserve the purchase of the classroom models.
Yes.
So you say, you know what, I came to class, I sewed on that machine, I love it, I think I want to get one of those. Great deal. First of all, great bargain pricing. You can put a down payment on it, and we will hold one till just after Labor Day when we get our new ones in.
Absolutely.
And then, because we've got to have machines for our classes, so we can't let them go yet either.
Correct.
We have a lot of fun things happening in the machine department and in the whole store. Actually, the whole store. Valerie sent me a text yesterday, and she said, "Oh, I've got a list of all our fall classes. I cannot believe how many wonderful classes we have." She's like, "We've got such a big slate." She said, "Our store is so busy," and I said, everything in the store is so busy right now. It feels really good to have so many people in here all the time and enjoying things. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was Idea Factory. Oh, I was going to share that silly AI picture. Oh, you probably don't have it, do you?
I don't think I have it.
Okay.
Oh, I love it though.
Have you put that on Facebook yet?
No,
No, we're afraid. So I asked them to use my image and make an AI advertising thing. And it's like me, but it isn't me, But it did take a lot of pounds off, so I did like that part.
Look, AI can be very flattering.
Be watching for that in Facebook. Be watching for that ad, and then you'll say, "Oh, that's what she was talking about." Yeah, we're gonna post that, even though It's obviously AI. It's funny. You can laugh at it too. But it's all about Idea Factory. August 27th, I believe. I don't have the date in front of me. It's a Thursday from 4 to 7, 3 hours, open house. You're going to come in and you're going to inspect different ideas around our factory. So it's holiday ideas, fun things. It costs $10 to reserve your spot. And we just really love you to do that so we can plan, because we're making swag bags for everyone. So if you can reserve a spot, let us know that you are coming. Your swag will definitely be worth more than $10.
And to be clear, Idea Factory is a fun program event.
Definitely, yes.
We will still be open if you're not participating in Idea Factory, because we still want you to come in and see all the really cool things. But with Idea Factory, there's a process. There's swag. There's
it's great.
There's a program. It's an exciting event.
So you're going to have some fun machine things that you're showing that night.
We absolutely are. So both.
And I am setting up demos, and I love it. I said to the staff, "Who wants to help with this?" I'm like, everybody's raising their hand. I do. So we're all going to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And each of us is kind of going to be doing something a little bit different, but everything can play very well.
And prizes.
Yeah, so it'll be prizes.
When you go to all the stations, you can submit, and then we're going to have drawings for prizes. We need to put those together. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We got lots of time. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we got lots of time. It's going to be really fun.
Absolutely. And each one of those stations or something has some sort of connection. So, for example, the station that I'm going to be working at is the Serger station.
And if you think you know Sergers, you need to come see him and see what he's doing with it. Because
it's exciting
stuff. I've been thinking about that. We got to talk some more about that.
Yes,
some more ideas.
And I even brought in some stuff so we can talk about more ideas.
Idea Factory. It's Idea Factory at this end, too. It's like idea after idea. We got some great things. It's going to be a fun night. It's an open house, so don't think you have to be here at 4. You can come anytime between 4 and 7. You'll probably spend 45 minutes, an hour hanging out with us. Longer if you want to. That's fine. We like that too. So that's one thing coming up. I did want to talk about Showstopper. The Showstoppers are the quilts that people have been making. You've probably been seeing them on Facebook. We are going to do a whole quilt show with Showstoppers. So if you have made one, and even if you don't have it finished, even if it's just your top, we would love to borrow it if you could bring it in by the end of August. We're starting to assemble them so that we can set up a whole quilt show that will be going on from the Taste of Fall, the September 13th event, through a whole week. Those quilts will be hanging here.
Oh, that's so fun.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a wonderful quilt show. We probably should let other people around the state know about it so they can come in and see these Showstoppers, because they are showstoppers.
And I know that we've started to see some of these finished Showstoppers and such in the Calico Gals Junction on Facebook group, but in person they're so much more exciting.
You know how that is. You see a picture of a quilt and then you see the quilt. So the Showstopper is actually a 5-yard quilt from Fabric Cafe, and I do have, and you're going to have to reach down there too, because Fabric Cafe has just like 2 days ago, came out with a brand new book, and we ordered them early, so we had them. We had to hang on to these. We couldn't start selling them yet, but finally we can start selling them. It is called Panel Pizzazz. We don't have a sample of it. In the classic 3-yard quilts, these use panels, and some of them use individual panels and some of them use big panels. I'm going to flip it over so you can kind of see, maybe, Joe? Yeah, okay. Some of the panel ideas, because I love panels, people love panels, but then you're like, okay, so what am I going to do with this? Here's 8 wonderful ideas. I mean, look at how beautiful this one is right here. See that? Or sometimes you have panels that are blocks. We buy lots of those because we love those. And so then there's quilts in here that use the blocks in different sizes. There's vertical panels and horizontal panels. There's ideas for all of those. If you have a collection of 3-yard quilt books, you know how wonderful they are. And this is the newest one. And here it is. First that you can get it right here. So Panel Pizzazz is the new book to add to your collection.
I like this one, Razzmatazz. It's not on the front, but it just...
Which one, in the center?
Yeah, in the center here with all the Frosties and the snowmen. Like, just so fun.
There's a lot of good options. And again, these are 3-yard quilts. So it's 1 yard of one fabric, 1 yard of a second fabric, and a panel. Yeah, I know. It's not like crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fun.
Well, it's like crazy.
exciting.
He says it's wild. It's yeah. So that's kind of fun too. How about witch's feet? So, yeah. Witch's feet is behind you. You want to try and grab that? We need a tall guy in here to grab that because I think it's better horizontal. So this is a table runner. I guess it could be a door hanging. We have shown this in Shenanigans in the past, and we immediately sold out of everything, and it took us forever to get more patterns. We finally got them. We sold out again. So we just got patterns in this week, and we also have a few kits. We have enough fabric to do a few kits for this. And obviously what it is, it's witch's feet. If you saw it before and thought you wanted it and missed out because it was sold out, here's your chance to get it. You can get just the pattern. It uses basically scraps, 3rds and 1/8 yards. But we put it all together just like this for you in a kit because the fabrics are adorable and match the fabrics on the front of the pattern too.
So much fun.
Witch's feet, back in stock. Back in stock for witch's feet. Jen, any chaos from your department?
They really love the irons. I can tell you that.
There's reasons to love the irons, yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's a great tool. It really
Mary
is.
Lou does a total cleanup after finishing a project
Good
is
for
done,
you, Mary Lou.
including cutting up leftover fabric into scrap sizes. She is an overachiever.
I would think so.
I feel like Barb would do that too, because she's always organizing our scrap bins.
Barb, who works here, yes, she is. She's very organizationally focused, yeah.
Yep. Cheryl does a major cleanup when she finishes a project.
It does feel good to do that. It's like, please put things back. Okay, so now I'm ready for the next. Yeah.
And then Kathy says it depends on how messy it is. If she can find space, she leaves it. Otherwise, if the grandkids are coming, she
Space.
puts it away.
Space, the final frontier. Yeah, that's what we really need.
You're more like a sewist space, the last,
Yes.
final frontier for
Yeah,
sure.
that's for sure. Let's stay on Halloween for a sec.
Okay.
Because we just did Witch's Feet. Behind you is the Stitching Hour, which is actually coming up not this
Next Friday and Saturday.
not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, 21st and 22nd. Oh, I just love those lights. It's a 2-day event. We didn't have this to show
We don't have
before.
Frank.
Karen finished that
It's
one.
a 2-day event in which you're going to make all of these fun things, get all of the fabrics, the zippers, the tree, all the pieces you need, everything you need for this. It's a Kimberbell event. If you've never done machine embroidery, this is where you need to sign up because you're going to get a taste of all the different techniques, the variety. You can even use our machines. Let's see. That is Friday and Saturday, August 21st and 22nd, 10 to 3 for 2 days. Jen and Karen are going to be doing this. If you do it here, we provide everything, even lunch. All you gotta do is walk in the door. We take care of you. If you don't want to come here and do it, but you want to do it anyway, we will mail you the kit. And in that case, you have to provide your own lunch. And your own thread and your own stabilizer. But you still get the zipper, all the fabrics, the fun tree, all the different pieces that you're going to make, all these different things. I know, isn't that fun?
The gift card.
It's a gift card holder.
Yeah, I love it.
This one, I keep saying we should put a candy bar in here, or maybe we have been, and they've been disappearing. So this little bat guy.
That would never happen with us.
No, that little bat guy. But this is new. This is fun. This wasn't here. Karen just made him this, what's it called? I don't know. It's a little pouch, little Franken thing. I love these, all the little details. And just to think, you think, oh, wow, yeah, but you have to make this on the sewing machine. No, none of this is made on the sewing machine. It is all made in the hoop and the embroidery part of your machine. Lot to learn. So it's not only fun, but it's learning.
And
Stitching
they're great
hour.
because they're smaller projects, which
Yeah.
again to finish. Like that's where some of us tend to get a little hung up. Is that bigger projects? It's harder to complete, but these small beautiful ornaments, easy to finish, easy to get excited, and the tree.
And to get experience. And I said it's great for newbies.
Yeah.
But it's also great for people who just love doing machine embroidery. It's fun to get together and do it. It's like a little 2-day retreat.
It really is.
It's a party. It's a party. All right. Patty's got 2 classes coming up. We've been showing them the rope bowls. I still have an opening in that. And the grab some grub is the lunch pail. I don't have a sample of that sitting here. We didn't bring that back. Rope bowls, rope bowls, rope bowls. Very cute. Very fun. Great holiday project. August 24th and August 15th. Oh, the lunch bag is this weekend. We are doing a Stitch Nation.
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Serger Guy, this is a garment sewing series of classes. They are video classes that we will be hosting here at Calico Gals. You need to come in person. They are once a month. And Jen, I don't have the dates of them on here, but you have to sign up, and I'll let you put the link in there where you sign up.
Right
it's
now.
only $60 for the whole year, 12 classes.
Absolutely, and we're offering one on Friday afternoon, so it's going to be the 3rd week of the month.
Thank you for remembering that.
Yep, so Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. till 3, and then Saturday morning from 9 till 10 a.m.
So Saturday morning is usually a good time. It's a good time to get in there.
And so again, a lot more lecture, less hands-on,
Right.
but building a community of people who are wanting to explore garment sewing, your alterations, tips, tricks,
Learn more.
sizing.
Interesting patterns, discounts on patterns, discounts on fabrics that you would purchase online because no one around here carries those fabrics. So you're going to have to, we have to learn about all these nice, cool fabrics and then where to get them. And if you're a member, that $60 gives you discounts on that too.
Absolutely, which is exciting,
Mm-hmm.
and we're, this is a newer program,
It is.
and with Peggy Sagers from PBS, we are still learning, who our, fabric connections are going to be, and all the exciting things here. So
a lot of people, myself included, started out garment sewing. Over the years, ended up quilting, crafting, sewing, home deck stuff. And now we're all trying to make that shift back, but we don't have the resources. So I'm so excited about Stitch Nation. This is going to give us that.
in a big way,
Yeah.
excited. And from a fashion perspective, quilted materials as fabric,
Big.
huge.
Big. My daughter-in-law sent a picture. They're vacationing in the Adirondacks, and she was trying on this quilted jacket. I shared that one too. I just thought of it, but when you brought it up, and she's like, "Oh, look at this! Look at how cool this is!" And I'm like, "Take a class, hon. Come on in." Yes, it's cool. So again, quilters are cool. We are.
And we were so ahead of the fashion game that
Yeah.
the fashion people were like, "Hey,
They're catching up
quilters,
with us. Yeah.
you got something that's really, really cool and interesting."
We do.
And speaking of quilting and for fabric, as we're talking, speaking of garments and things like that, I actually just saw a really great clip online that was talking about pre-quilting fabric for bags or garments
Like on the long arm.
on the long arm.
Yeah.
Which reminded me that, oh my goodness, I forgot to tell us that we're currently having a sale on Handy Quilter long arms.
So you think, oh, long arm, I'll never get one of those. Yeah, you will.
When they're 30% off
Yeah, I
through
don't
the
think
end
we've
of the
ever
month.
had a sale like that before.
No, this is an incredible sale.
Yeah. So they offer employee pricing, and they're offering employee pricing to everyone right now.
Everyone.
So if you've been thinking about it or you've been wondering about it, now is a good time to jump on that too.
And if you want to get some really good hands-on experience from a demo perspective, Saturday, August 22nd, Cindy is going, so that's next Saturday, not this
Yeah.
coming one, but a week from Saturday, Cindy is going to be in here all day at the Long Arms
I did not know this. I'm learning
offering
now too.
walk-in demos.
Oh, cool. Oh,
So
that's great.
you want to come in and you just, hey, I happen to be around, would love to try this out. What is a long
walking
arm?
demos.
Yeah.
We should have walking tacos too.
Well, okay, well, maybe that's what we're having for lunch today. So 30% off. If you've been thinking about it, give us a call. Come on in next Saturday, the 22nd. We would love to see you.
Sure.
And we've got some events coming up later in the fall for Long Arms.
We tend to do a lot of education. We have clubs for long arms, so it's not like here it is, you're on your own. It's like, here it is. Now you're one of us. Let's make this all happen. Let's keep this going with this
And
community.
yeah, I mean, some of the things that, Cindy has done with the Long Arm Club is making bags on the long arm machine. And
I like the concept of the pre-quilted fabric because I just saw on Facebook somebody asked that question. I used to buy all my pre-quilted fabric at Joann. Where can I get it now? So there you go. Get it, make it. Even better, you pick out the fabric that you love and make it.
absolutely. And if you're already working with someone who is the long armor for you, if you outsource the long arming, you can also say, hey, I'm taking this great bag class.
So people need to think about long arming also because we have such a need for long armors that there is a business opportunity there. So there's different ways to think about that. Yes, I want to quilt my own fabric, quilt my own quilts, finish my own projects, but also there's a business opportunity. Definitely is. And anyone who works there can tell you that we have people walking in every day looking for long armors. So that's good stuff. All good stuff. We have a couple more things to show. How about the Timber Grove? It was holding your place on the chair till you jumped in.
My chair warmer.
So Kevin, this is not the best thing to hang on to. It is the best thing to hang on to. The cutest little kit. And this is the quilt with two fronts. So here's the first front. And then here's the second front. And the outer edge, the binding, is this hide fabric that looks like a natural fur. None of it's a natural fur, but just to touch it all, the snowy owl, the amber fox, oh my gosh. And adorable designs too. So the box is behind you, Kevin. So people say, okay, I love it. You sold it to me. What is it? How do I get it? We just got, how many of these did we get in? 18? We have
Something like
3.
that.
We have 3 left. That's how this is going. There is not a lot of sewing going on in this. I did make this one, and it does have batting in it. Optional whether you want to put batting or not. Cindy did quilt this one on the long arm for me because I wanted to get it done right away. But it actually, you don't even have to do quilting if you didn't want to. Because it kind of, you could even just stitch in the ditch a couple places and you'd be all set. Or not even that if you didn't want to. They even say that in the pattern. Quilt if you want to or not. So it's pretty cool.
And the binding is raw edge.
The binding's in the box too. The binding's raw edge, very fast. The binding is one of the fast things to put on here because this furry stuff, the longer pile of the cuddle hides all your stitches so you don't see anything. And most people don't realize it, but cuddle does not ravel. So after you shake off your little extra fluffies from where you cut it, there's no raveling at all. So there's no mess with it after that. This is an exceptional gift for an exceptional baby. Yeah, really cute. So we've got the kits. We've got a couple of these kits. It took us forever to get them. We finally got them in, and now they're gone again. Yeah, let's get the SU fabric over here. We've been waiting for this too. It takes a while to get these things. Licensed fabrics, big deal. I think we sold out of the Buffalo Bills already, didn't we? We've got 3 more bolts of Buffalo Bills on order, so that's good. This one we have had in the past. This is like a classic SU fabric. We have had this one and glad to get it back in again. The next one is a flannel. Nice print, nice flannel, will wash up nicely. Great to put on the back, super good pillowcases. Pajama pants, okay? Thinking about really good ideas. Or shorts, that would be good at that too. Perfect for the flannel. These two are both 45 inches wide. And then this one was brand new. Let me see if we can get a little bit of a...
I love that one.
You love this one, Jen?
I do.
This one is such a vibe.
So I just asked Joe to measure these squares. They're 6 inches. And this is 60 inches across, okay? So that'll give you 10 squares across. You could cut these up if you wanted to. You could use it just like this if you wanted to. But this is giving you a whole bunch of SU fabrics and a yard of fabric. I think this is really neat. You could do some crafty things out of this too. A lot of people do like hot pads or, kitchen-y things and stuff that go with their theme. Or applique things. I mean, we can't even
drink
get
cozies.
That's a great idea. we can't even get all these fabrics. We're very limited on the fabrics we can get. So this is fun to get this many in a piece of fabric. So this just came in, right? Like it just came in
This morning.
Oh,
this morning.
And actually, what is that?
What?
Are they the same on this? Oh, there's different. Are they
Yeah,
different?
and there's the bandana print too. You know, bandana is another big trend
Yeah,
right now. You guys have probably
bandana.
seen that everywhere. So the SU bandana print on here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so
I mean,
cool.
I know, now you can't stop looking at it, right? Looking at all the different.
I love this one with this sort of like the kind of like graffiti,
Yeah.
vibe, and then some cute art got. Okay, this is just.
All right, now you see it. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that was a good one. So if you're looking for SU fabrics, and of course we have other SU things here too. We used to have a whole SU department. Maybe we need to build that back up again. That'd be kind of fun. I have one more thing I want to show, and then I'm going to just, John will probably remind me of something else, but it is these placemats, because we were again start thinking about fast, fun gifts. And it's funny, I saw a meme on social media, of course, and it was, okay, so here it is, it's only August, and I think I've got lots of time to plan. I don't need to worry about it yet. And then the next time I think about it, it's December 8th, right? It's like, oh no! So really, we do need to think about it yet for holiday ideas. If you have a stack of fat quarters, you really, really could do this. 4 fat quarters is going to make 4 placemats. How nice these are, aren't they pretty? So a yard of fabric to do 4 placemats is really nice. Or you could make 2 with two fat quarters. So there's a different option in the pattern. This is a really clever pattern, very fun, and makes a great project too.
I like that they're all different.
They're all different because you're using the same
Yeah.
4 fat quarters and you're using the same fabrics in different places. So
Smart.
it's one of those slice and switch kind of things. Very clever. So 4 fat quarters, a yard for your backing, and binding. Of course, we do have binding by the yard too, so that would even save you if you wanted to do that too. You could. Another nice thing about these is you can use up your scraps of batting, things that are too small, that are left over on the end of doing a quilt. You can turn them into fat quarters too. So this pattern is called the Fat Quarter Shuffle, and we've got this here at Calico Gals. So throw this one in your cart too, and start using up some of those fabrics that are in your chaos. Those stacks of fat quarters, a great project for them. Yeah, I'm kind of
It's almost
thinking
like,
about
oh, this could turn into like a really fun runner,
it. Yeah, probably could. Yeah,
Okay.
it could.
Gears are turning.
Okay, ideas. That's what we got here, the Idea Factory. So Jen's getting ready. Jen, you got any other clever advice for taming the chaos?
I've got a funny one.
Okay.
Cleaning, what's that?
Cleaning, what's that? We're not cleaning, we're sewing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the when I get to it.
Yes.
When I get to it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to set this over here. Next time I come in, I'll take
Yep.
care of it. That's how I got myself in trouble to begin with. Yeah, I need to gut. I need to do that. I don't know. Maybe we could ask another question another time. Has anyone ever done that? Just like completely empty it, get rid of a bunch of stuff. But oh my gosh,
Oh, that sounds like a really fun winter project.
I agree. We're not going to do that yet. So Jen, I want to give this away to all the people who have commented. I know you got a little app there. You assigned them all a number. And she's going to spin, and somebody's going to win this cute little.
No sound, sorry.
All right, we can sing.
Oh.
And the winner is
Julie Richardson.
Julie Richardson. You have won this adorable little 2.5-inch candy pack, and I know you're going to make something very cute out of it because you've been making a lot of fun projects lately, and she's getting a new sewing machine.
She is, and sorry if we just outed that on Shenanigans, but this was really a great time to do it because Julie
She got a good deal.
She got a really good deal
Yeah.
because she came in and she started talking to us about
Yeah.
floor models and things like that. So look,
Julie,
there's
we're
an
very proud of
opportunity
you
for
and your sewing journey. She's a relatively new sewer quilter,
Right.
and she has just taken off and upgraded her machine to get something that can really handle the power and everything she's doing. And she did a showstopper.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a growth. There's always room to
Yeah,
grow.
for all of us. For all of us, I'm certainly on that journey, that's for sure. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are having fun this week. Next week, we'll have a whole bunch more fun here on Shenanigans. You're going to St. Louis.
I am going to St. Louis this weekend, so I know I'm going to come back with a lot
He's going
of fun.
to Baby Lock Tech. It's a convention for all the Baby Lock dealers, and he's representing Calico Gal's machine department there.
I am. I have a strict budget. I have strict approval process set up, and
You better stick with it.
wish me
And
luck.
which I know it's really hard to do because I've been there. It's hard to do. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week or see you in the store. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Happy